Ruff Diesel está confiante. O link do podcast completo está na descrição. Suplementação de qualidade, você já sabe, é no site da Max Titânio Suplementos. E com o cupom SM você tem aquele desconto especial e também fortalece aqui o canal e o link está na descrição.
So basically the reason I'm saying that is because now the throne is vacant.
Yeah.
You've taken your year off. I mean, I was seeing all the updates and I was so happy because I was like, he's come back and he's got that one little final piece of the puzzle that he needed. Because even all the updates, you could see you put on a lot of quality tissue. And now obviously Chris retiring, leaving it vacant. Because I mean, he was, I almost say no one's unbeatable. But now, do you feel like
very far ahead of the curve for sure?
Do you feel like the stars are aligning now? Do you feel that you genuinely, because I think a lot of people are saying, I mean, myself included, I genuinely do think it's down to you and Sommerfeld this year.
I 100% believe I can win. I even when I was placing second to Chris, like I'm very honest with myself. In my personal opinion, I thought I could be Chris. During those years, I didn't think it was happening as quickly as it. Like I didn't think I was going to beat him the 2 years I placed second. Did I think it was possible? Yeah, I thought I needed more time and, like you said, more size. So yeah, back then I was like, oh, I know I can do it. It's just this isn't the time. Now I 100% believe this is the time that I can win the Olympia for sure.
So 2023, was it Dubai your last show, 2023?
Last show, no, it was India after the Olympia. I qualified for the 2024 Olympia. I didn't compete. Yeah. What
was the final thing that made you make that decision?
The final thing was I was having issues with my elbow, and I had a talk with, honest, in my personal opinion, in both 2022 and 2023, I wasn't at my best, and I placed sixth, I placed fifth, and obviously that's respectable. That's
in classic especially.
Obviously, but at the same time, when you placings matter not quite as much, I would rather bring a better physique, And knowing that I didn't bring my best, it just wasn't satisfying. And so I saw Tyler at the Texas Pro. I saw Steve, and I had a talk with him. I was like, hey, I've been having some elbow issues. I'm not sure if I'll be at my best at this show. And he's like, if you're not going to be your best, don't show up. And I'm like, okay. And just living through that experience, especially in 2022 when I went from second to sixth, I know what not being at your best will do, especially when how close classic is.
1% off, you can go from second to 10th.
100%. I mean, you've seen it with me dropping from going from ninth to second, from second to sixth. You've seen it with Wesley from outside the top five to beating the second place guy. It's all over the place, So it's really that close. And if I kind of believe it now. If you don't bring your best, you may not want to ruin your reputation.
So I'm going to put you on the spot now.
Okay.
If you were based upon where we are right now, who do you think will be the top six of the Classic Olympia?
Oh, I hate that.
So there's you and Mike. Okay, I'll be honest, right? Okay, let's just say, for example, it does shake out that you and Mike are the top two, either first or second, either way. Who do you think will be filling out that top six? You're gonna upset a few people now.
All right.
You're gonna get DMs now.
I know, right? Yeah, I'm gonna be all over the Instagrams. He said this. I saw Logan put myself, him, and Mike, and he got tons of dinosaurs.
The dinosaur emojis. Yeah.
Man, it's tough. I would. So I got to think of four guys. I may list out 5 or 6 and then kind of break it down from there because it's so many.
But you can't have 15 guys in your top six.
I'll narrow it down after I think of the guys. It's got Logan. I think he could be up there.
Do you think he can be top 6?
If he can put on a bit more size, conditioning wise, he's right up there. It's just
But how close is he to the limit though?
I have no idea.
Because I've got it in my head that he's actually on the limit. But for me, I feel like because he looked. I mean, I didn't see him coming in like he did at the Arnold Classic, like Regan just did. I mean, I didn't expect him to look.
I didn't think.
And they really shocked me, and they're absolutely fantastic, absolutely amazing. But Logan, maybe.
If he's at the limit, I don't know. If he's got some room to grow, then for sure.
Bit more
the backside, for sure.
But the thing is, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm someone that really has quite strong views. Like people think that sometimes classic is just basically bodybuilding with a weight limit, with a weight cap.
Yeah.
But I think it is and should be judged differently.
I agree. I think it is. I was actually in the first camp at first, to be honest with you. I was like, oh, it's just bodybuilding, But obviously, I feel like my placings have kind of shown something different, to be quite honest. But yeah, I would definitely say Logan, if depending on if he can gain a bit more size. Ramon, I'm curious. Like, I think with Mike and Ramon, it really just depends on how they peak. I think I've said it several times. I think they're maxed out in what they can do with the weight limits. I could be wrong, but that's my personal viewpoint.
Sommerfeld's big.
Mike is huge.
I saw him when he turned pro in London in 2018 as a heavyweight.
Yeah,
he was doing the cartwheels on stage.
Oh, really?
And then a lot of people don't realize he was in 212.
Yeah, briefly, yeah, he was.
Yeah, and the thing is, he wasn't exactly making big waves in the classic for years. I mean, he's been sick. He's been around a while. He's not a new guy.
No.
And then like you said, he peaked and nailed it, and then beat Bumstead in a
pose.
He had a couple of first places. Mm-hmm. I mean, Bumstead, who's arguably, the king
He is the GOAT. No, it's no argument. Yeah, for sure.
To be like a sort of just like skirting on the top six to like literally
battling it out with the legend,
pushing him,
more than anybody, for sure. I don't see personally. I don't see if Mike shows up on point. I don't see Urs or Ramon beating him whatsoever. Who? So what was that? There's three. Obviously Jose. Oh my God, that's tough. So Logan would be the one that is dependent. Those three, I'm pretty sure is going to be in the top. If I had to think of anyone else that could push into that last spot outside of Logan, it might be. I'm a really big fan of this Brazilian guy named Matheus Menegate.
Okay.
I think his structure is like amazing. He might need a little bit more size, a little bit better conditioning. So in this off season, we'll see. But I think he has probably the best potential.
Wow.
Coming up for sure.
I can't picture him.
Yeah, you have to see. He placed second behind Gabriel Zanca at the Texas Pro last year. I love Gabriel. I thought it could have went either way.
Is that Zaccarelli, you mean? The Italian guy?
No, he's Brazilian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. See, do you know what it is? Sometimes, there's so much. Like I said, there's so many new guys coming in.
It's a lot.
You watch a couple of shows and with the big names, and you almost forget about the guys that blew you away. They blew your mind like 2 months ago.
Yo, for sure. Especially you. You watch. Yeah.
I mean, you'll throw names at me. I'm like, oh yeah, he's really good as well. It's like, and then your favorite. Because thing is, like I said, there's so many good new guys coming through now.
That's the thing with classic. Because I think this is the case with most divisions with the weight cap is because you can only get so good, and then everyone else is going to catch up to you. It's not like bodybuilding where you can continually get better and better and better. There's no limit to how big, there's a limit because you can blow your waist out. But if you keep your waist out, there's no limit to how good you can be if you keep it tight. With classic, there is a limit because you can only put on so much weight. And say, for instance, you're near your weight cap, but you still need more hamstrings or triceps. Then you're like, what do you do?
Yeah.
So, if not him, I know everyone's saying Matt Grego. I personally like Menegate or Logan a little bit more than Matt. Matt definitely has some crazy body parts, and it's insane to think he beat Wesley, who a year ago was beating the second place guy.
Yeah.
So you definitely got to keep him in the conversation. But in my top four, I would say, who would I say? Urs, Ramon, possibly Logan or Menegate. Yeah.
Okay. What about
I probably forgot somebody.
You're gonna get. Hey, bro, you forgot about me, and you'd be like, oh yeah, good point. But